almost get the vibe of like the NBA being back on NBC, like the John Tesh. Oh God, what the hell is like?
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Round
I
ball,
can't think of it.
or round ball rock or something like that.
Yeah.
There
There it is. There it is. It's our new intro, guys. Welcome to Dancing with the Odds. It is September 4th, 2024. I'm Dennis Truska. I'm here again with my fellow Rad Dads, Aaron Patterson, and the multi-talented Sean Thompson.
Hello.
All right, we got a lot to
make it
talk
short.
about. It's going to be a short. That was good. That was all recorded, so thank you.
Well, that was an SNL skit, I think, too. It was I can't remember the comedian, but they're singing. And he's like, "Give me the ball, cause I'm gonna dunk it." I don't know. But it's way funnier when they do it, not me.
I don't know. I think this is pretty good.
Pretty good.
But I'm
I think
pretty
this is
psyched
pretty
that,
funny.
Yeah, and NBA's only what 2 months?
Yeah,
a month away.
We're everything's starting
So,
to line up, and all the
yeah.
good sports are coming.
Yeah,
It's good. It's
getting
great.
way ahead of ourselves here.
We
but
are.
I think
That's
we need
okay.
to be a little bit better about NBA betting this year. Than
NBA betting's tough.
yeah,
It is
it is
It's
tough.
very hard.
So
Especially on a weekly show. So
correct,
correct. All right. So we'll run it down. We suck. We have not won anything. Our slow start continues.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
we parlayed it unfortunately from last year into this year.
We even did
so.
an emergency bet to get
Hey,
back
we
on
did,
track.
and it did not help at
And,
all.
Like, we love Nebraska, so it was kind of awesome. But,
Right.
man,
Yeah.
just like one garbage touchdown would have done it.
Yeah, I mean it was close. I think they won by 33. It
Yeah,
was
that
like
sounds right.
37 to 7. No, it was more than that. It was 40 to 7.
47, yeah.
40 to 7. Yeah.
So I think we took them at what 27 and a half.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So,
damn it, they
know.
actually played well.
I know. Darn.
I'm happy. I'm
No,
glad
it's,
that they
and
did.
we said it. If we lose this one, we won't be too
Yeah.
mad. So,
But Penn State
But then
did-
we've lost
Rayola.
everything else.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we've lost everything.
Well, I don't think anyone was expecting Florida State to just totally shit themselves.
No, 2
And
weeks
not
in a
only-
row.
Yeah, 2
They're
weeks in
done.
a row.
They're
So,
done. They're just-
top 10 team to not in the rankings.
no. So, does that quarterback keep playing, or are they gonna?
He's horrible.
Scrap
He was
and-
so good at Oregon State last year.
Yeah, and he was okay at Clemson. He wasn't great.
Well, it was his freshman year at Clemson,
Yeah.
right? So,
I did
who
see
knows?
that he signed an NIL deal with Waste Management.
Sounds about
that's a
right.
good one. That's a good one. I was like, I started to think like Butterfinger, but that'd be more a receiver thing. So
Yeah.
like Jeff Sims might be with Butterfinger, but
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting that, and I think Vegas made a ton of money last week.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because everyone was taking Colorado to cover, and they didn't
Mm-hmm.
cover. And I think we had. Did we take Colorado State? We did. No, I just took them separately.
Oh, you took separate?
just to win.
Yeah.
And they should have won. North Dakota State should have won.
They should have.
There was a targeting call that got missed at the end that
Yeah.
would have put them right at the goal line, basically, and they would have won that game.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But
Yeah.
they're going to get theirs this week. So
We're gonna get
that's
back
all
on
there is
track,
to it.
guys.
So, yeah,
we got this
it's
because guess what
happening.
starts this week? The NFL.
The NFL. yeah.
Thank
We are
Tomorrow
one
will
night
be-
away
yes.
from NFL kickoff.
Thankfully, yes.
Thank God. We'll be betting. We're going to do college bets. It's right back to the old format, right?
Yeah.
We'll do some college bets. We'll do some NFL bets. But
So now the question is, are we going to do? Are we going to? So we say we
Here we
win
go. Here
Saturday.
comes the
No,
parlay math.
I'm just asking. So we say we win Saturday. We win our 2-leg parlay or whatever it is
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday. Do we just roll it over into Sunday, or do we just say, okay, we're going to bet $10 on Saturday, and we're going to bet $10 on Sunday, and
So-
then we roll that over
To the
to the
to
next
week.
week if we win?
I think that should be our standard.
And
I
keep
think we
them
should do like a
Yeah.
10 and a 10, a Saturday, Sunday bet.
So then, in theory, we could get to 20 if we roll both of them.
Hey, let's get to 1,000 before we
yeah.
start counting our.
I wouldn't mind getting back to like the 200-300 where we got.
Yeah.
beginning
We were
of
like
last
at
year.
like 600 or something. Yeah,
we were
All
super
right.
high. Anyway.
So here's what I'm going to say to that. So I think our standard should be like, one bet on Saturday, one bet on Sunday. But if we're feeling good after coming off a win on Saturday, we can sync up and decide if we
Sure.
want to roll it into another bet. Right?
do
We
we-
can do that like a
Or
case
do
by
we pick
case.
one college bet and one pro bet? That's our parlay for the weekend.
We could do that too.
And then just start at 10 this week and then 20
yeah,
the next.
I'm totally
and
fine
then-
with that.
And
Kind
then
of
if
ease into it.
yeah, and then if we feel like doing a little side bet for $5 or
A
whatever.
little side bet. Is that what that? Yep.
I was just.
I talk with. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right. I like it.
Just a thought. I don't know. I was
Well,
just trying to think of how we
start talking through our bets and see what we like. Because this is what happens. We have an idea. We have a plan. And then we talk about it. We're like, oh, I like that one too. Let's do 17 of them.
Yeah.
17 seems to be my number.
Yeah.
What's everyone drinking, by the way?
I have the Tasty Bush Light, and then I believe Angel's Envy.
Angel's Envy Chaser.
So, yep. So,
Nice.
Good stuff.
I got a Diet Pepsi.
Nice.
Oh,
He's
see?
being good. He's being responsible.
So I'm drinking some Lagavulin 16 because this is a special occasion because we're going to get off the side
Yes.
and we're going to start winning.
Yeah, we need.
there's
to
no
This
question
is the,
about that.
This is the good luck charm. Also, Aaron's staying sober because we've kind of put it on him that we're probably going to lean on him for the bets this
Yeah,
week.
because we were
Yeah,
ass.
Because obviously
Right.
Sean and I are not
Yeah,
picking
we were
winners.
Total.
I only had one that hit last week.
total ass.
Doesn't matter. Just go with it.
Yeah.
We need
I have to be responsible
bad.
for this.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, so do we even need to talk about the losses at all? I mean, Jacksonville State, wow.
Bad.
I was so
horrible.
proud of myself for
Yeah.
that breakdown, and it was horrible.
Horrible.
UTEP, we obviously know, and then whoever put that last, I think that was
That was
you, Sean.
me, yeah.
Go ahead, say it.
Florida State fucking blows.
They fucking blow.
They do blow.
They're horrible.
Yeah. Just
What
awful.
a fall for them.
Yeah.
Georgia
Epic
Tech
fall.
and BC, like two of the historically.
I told
probably,
you, I was like, I actually put BC to cover tonight. I
Right.
didn't think they'd win.
I was like,
Yeah.
Dennis, what the hell are you thinking?
I was-
I was like,
I don't know, man.
No, Florida State is coming out and it's a home game. They're gonna beat the shit out of these guys.
they just seemed very much like a
And-
Georgia Tech team. So I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, it was fluff cash. It wasn't like I was putting a bunch of money on it.
Still a win.
It is. It is.
So-
That's all right. I've lost since then.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, I
You know
lost
how it
all
goes.
my flip cash last night because I
but
was.
tomorrow,
But I'm gonna get my $20 tomorrow because I was at 10. I threw my 10, or I was over 10. I think I
you threw 10 on.
I threw 10 on Mahomes.
Because I think that's
for-
the max bet
yeah,
on the
it's
boost
$10
bets
is
is
the most.
$10. Okay.
Yeah, so I
I
got
think I
20.
had 7. I put 7 on.
I got 20 coming my way tomorrow after Mahomes.
I'm trying to
throws
build
for
up even more to
half
because
a
I'm not
yard.
at 10 yet. So
Yeah.
I've got some bets tonight. Anyways, moving forward, I said we start off in college.
Sure.
Sean, would you like to go first
Yeah.
with yours?
So going with the homer pick again this week,
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska, Colorado, big time rivalry game. You have a very strong offense in Colorado. You got an outstanding quarterback on that team with Shedeur Sanders. They have probably the best wide receiver in college football, and Travis Hunter.
Okay.
Ridiculous
Push-off
game
machine.
Yeah, but he had. I mean, that catch he made. I don't know how he
I
caught
don't know
that
how
damn
yeah.
football.
How did he even see it?
Right. He had he played amazing. So he is going to give Nebraska fits. They got to figure out how to stop. But the other wide receiver, Horn, that Colorado has, he is quick as hell too.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna cause Nebraska a ton of fits. But Nebraska's offense showed up last week.
They have an offense.
Dylan Raiola, we have a quarterback. Dylan Raiola was slinging. They had the run game going. It's looking like this is gonna, in my opinion, it's gonna be an offensive
Turn the corner.
shootout. Right. So I think both teams are gonna score quite a bit. I think the defenses are gonna struggle to keep up with both offenses. The over/under right now is 58.5.
It's not horrible.
I
mean-
see this being like a 35-30 game.
Mm-hmm.
So I see this going over 60 easy, in my opinion. So I like the over on Nebraska, Colorado. My next one is my national champion pick, Oregon. Had a extraordinarily lackluster performance against the Vandals of Idaho last
I mean,
week.
that's a
What was that
program
final
out
score?
there.
24-14. They won by
Yikes.
10
Yikes.
against Idaho, who has been historically the laughing stock of Division One. I don't even know if they
Sometimes
might be an
these
FCS
teams
school.
just stumble out the blocks because they're looking past that.
Maybe,
first-
but Idaho is historically atrocious at
Right.
football. Like
In
they're
Oregon, we're used to
bad.
seeing like you blink and they've got 21
right,
points.
right. And this was in Eugene. They should have beaten this team by 60 points easily. They only won by 10. So I think there might be something kind of going on in Oregon that hopefully I'm wrong because I
Week
picked them to
one,
win.
hopefully.
Yeah, it
Week
is.
one,
But
hopefully.
Boise State is a historically difficult opponent. They usually come ready to play. They're the favorites in the Mountain
And they're all
West.
offense, right? So
Right.
they're going to put points up.
Right. And so I see Boise State covering. They're
like
18
it.
and a half dogs right now. I see them covering 18 and a half.
I saw that one too.
Yeah.
I thought
So
about it.
Yep.
if Oregon only wins by 10 against Idaho, I see Boise State giving them a bit more of a game.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that at plus 18 and a half. And then last, Michigan, defending national
I
champions.
like this one. I had this one
Here
too.
I see one that we have in common.
Oh, you too. All three of us have this one.
So Michigan is a 7.5-point dog at home, night game in Ann Arbor against Texas.
100,000 plus.
Yeah, it's the big house. Michigan is going to they're going to come ready to play.
Yeah.
And so Texas is a solid team. They had a solid outing last week. I can't remember who they
Well,
played.
they're like
but
the top 4 team, right? So,
Right. And so they showed up and beat handily the team that they were playing last week. But Michigan's a different story. It's in Ann Arbor. It's in the big house. It's a night game. They're going to come ready to play. And so I could see Michigan winning this game. It's going to be close, and I think it'll be like a field goal kind of game. So I think it's going to be like a last possession kind of game. So I like Michigan 7.5.
So awesome. Like if we both have it, I mean, we can. I say when we have similar, we'll just say our piece. The
Yeah.
only thing I was going to say on that is I saw this stat with Michigan. By the way, I'm with you. Same thing. I like them to cover. Dating back to 2022, Michigan has given up 17 points or less in 14 of their last 16 home games.
Yeah.
They're hard to score on at home.
Yeah, they've got a good defense.
They've got a good
And their
defense.
head
They're going to be
coach is
pumped
their
up, like you said.
former defensive coach,
Right,
if I remember
right.
correctly. So
I-
that defense is going to be ready to go.
I think Texas will probably win, but it's going to be like really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember who Michigan played last week, but they allowed 9 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It wasn't
I don't-
anyone good.
If Texas can't get their run game going, that's going to be a tough game for them. And Texas is 1-4 against top 10 teams under Steve Sarkisian.
There you go. That's a good one right there.
So,
But
we'll
I
see.
still see Texas winning. I don't think they're going to cover 7.5. I see it being like a 14-10 game.
Yeah, Michigan beat Fresno State last week, 30-10.
Okay.
So Fresno State's not a slouch. It's you
No,
know,
they're usually
but
an offense that can put up points.
yeah. And I know Michigan had a really slow start last week.
Yeah,
so,
they've got a quarterback question, so
Yeah.
that's where they're
yeah.
going to need to lean on their run game
Yep. And then,
and get turnovers because
Yep.
Quinn Ewers is a good quarterback.
yeah. Yeah, and then their backup is Arch Manning, who played pretty solid last week too, because he got to play last week. So we'll
Do
see
they
how
have
it
to
goes.
call in for backup? Have you seen that Dr. Pepper commercial with yours?
No.
No, I have not.
Backup? Anyways, look it up. It's funny.
All right.
All right. Well, Aaron, you want to go into yours since
Yeah. So I got my first one. I got Bowling Green plus 34.5 at Penn State. Franklin is 10-0 straight up against the MAC. But they've only beaten 4 of them by 35 plus points.
wow,
Bowling
that's
Green
a big spread.
Bowling Green has an experienced quarterback that's played at Mizzou in Indiana, so I think the offense is going to be solid.
Okay.
They're not going to
Right.
they're not going to turn the ball over.
They're not gonna
or make
crumble.
they're not going to make stupid mistakes. And Bowling Green has played two Big Ten opponents last year. It was Michigan, they lost 31-6. Minnesota, they lost 30-24. In 2022, they played 2 Power 4, I guess we'll call them now,
Yeah, that's
teams.
true.
UCLA, they lost 45-17, and Mississippi State, they lost 45-14.
Oof.
And then back to 2021, they played Tennessee, lost 38-6, and Minnesota lost 14-10. So they play the big teams. Not great, but not 35.
Yeah, within 35 points.
Yeah.
Right.
So I liked
Awesome.
I liked that one. Then obviously the Michigan Texas game, and then the other one here. And now this is the one that
here we go.
We tend to
This is
get
the juicy.
this is the one where we said we weren't going to go there anymore, but Ole Miss 41.5 against Middle Tennessee.
They're 41.5-point favorites.
Yeah. They
Okay.
put 76 points up on Furman last week
And shut them out.
and shut them out. Dart is a good quarterback. They've got a great offense. Furman's first drives, their only drives in the first half, went 8 plays, 30 yards, punt. 2 plays, interception. 3 plays, -3 yards, punt. 5 plays, 38 yards, turnover on downs. 3 plays, 9 yards, punt. 5 plays, 18 yards, punt. 3 plays, -4 yards, punt.
Damn.
So they've got a solid defense. Middle Tennessee allowed 274 passing yards to Tennessee Tech last week. Dart's going to put some points up on these guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Ole Miss gave up 172 total yards, 2.7 yards a play.
Wow.
I mean,
It's in Oxford.
It's in,
It's at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's 6 touchdowns. That's
a lot of
big.
touchdowns. But yeah,
But yeah, I
And
mean,
most
good
of,
argument. Good
most
argument.
of Furman's yards
yeah.
came in like the fourth quarter, like the last just couple drives.
all right.
Furman HVAC certification. What are they?
It was something weird.
Yeah. No, I like it though. Even the Middle Tennessee argument there is pretty good. Were those your college picks, sir? I like it.
Wait, I got one more. Sorry, I
Ooh,
skipped over this
let's
one.
go.
I got so excited about the juicy one. Tennessee, they're 7.5 point favorites at NC State, but it's not at NC State. It's in Charlotte. Tennessee put up 718 total yards last week.
Damn.
I can't recall who they played against.
They're playing NC State.
Yeah. I know
You're-
I know it goes against
going
that.
against your whole.
But Tennessee's a damn good team.
Yeah, they are.
Tennessee's 12-4 against the spread non-conference and 3-1 against the spread at neutral sites. And like I said, the game's in.
And it's not a
in
conference
Charlotte.
game, so NC State, your argument for them
Yeah.
to win the ACC is still
Yeah, still
sound.
out there.
Yep.
And then, and obviously last week against Western Carolina, NC State started really slow. They ended up winning that game 38-21.
Yeah.
I did,
Yeah, 'cause they played like what, Western Carolina or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
Western
it was
Carolina.
Super slow. It was like
Yeah.
I was watching that. I'm like, seriously, like the team that we picked to
Yeah.
win the damn ACC and have money on to win said ACC is losing.
the
to
great thing is
Western
that the ACC
Carolina.
is weak as shit.
Yeah, it is.
Miami's going to win it.
They could have a shot because their schedule is baby shit
Did you see
soft.
Cam Ward? Dude's awesome. That was the only reason I went
Yeah.
that way. I was like, if he comes out firing,
If you pull up their schedule and look at their schedule, Miami has a hell of an easy road.
Yep, they
Louisville's,
do. They do.
Louisville's like their only tough game.
Right.
Maybe a sneaky Duke team.
well,
I
they
don't
play in the ACC, to your point.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Right.
Sneaky Duke.
But
They are sneaky. Those
Tennessee
those-
7.5. I like that.
Oh, yeah, I actually kind of do too. I had it the other way. I had NC State plus 7.5. It was hard. I looked at it for a little bit. It might be because you've influenced me, so I have this NC State thing in my head.
Yeah.
Some bias.
Well, and I don't even want to try.
I'm not even going to argue it because I like your argument better.
I don't even want to try to pronounce Tennessee's quarterback's name, but he was 14 of 14 with his throws.
Oh, he's good.
With his throws over the middle.
Yeah, he's really good. And I'm not going to try to say his name either.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Nope.
Yeah,
No.
Right?
So I'm just going to move on then. All right.
Tennessee quarterback.
So there's only 2 other games that I have that you guys didn't list, although one of them you did list. So I'll just start there. So Colorado, Nebraska. I kind of like Colorado to cover at plus 7.5. And it's mainly because the same reason you said, right? I think both offenses are going to be scoring. Sanders is, as much as we all hate this guy, he's going to be a high first-round pick next year.
Yeah.
And, they're going to score some points.
They've
And I
got
think
offensive weapons.
Nebraska is good enough to beat them.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to blow them out.
No.
I think it's going to be close. And it's funny because I wrote my little prediction. I was like, it's going to be something like 31-27, which is 58 points. So I didn't even look at the over-under. It's pretty funny. So that was one I liked. The other one,
31-30.
that'd be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. They win and we cover.
Yeah. If we go that route, so
I like the over. But the other one I saw was, did you guys see the Iowa State?
2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
I think Iowa covers that easy.
yeah.
I would think so.
I really do. Yeah, they played an FCS team, but I think they figured out
They're
how
still-
to score.
They're still a good defense.
And
Yeah.
well, their defense is amazing, but if they can actually just score a few points, what did they score? 40, right? It was 40-0. So
Yeah.
Something like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cade McNamara became the first Iowa
40,
quarterback
yeah.
to throw for 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks in a game since 2021.
Wow.
So, and Kirk Ferentz wasn't on the sideline, so maybe that was the problem. Maybe they need
Could
to leave
be.
him in the locker room. But I just
Just go sit in the press box, coach.
Matt Campbell's 1-6 against Iowa.
Yeah.
They're not going to beat Iowa.
No.
2.5 is nothing. I think
Is
Iowa
it
squashes them.
Iowa City? At Iowa?
I think it's in Iowa. I
Does
think
it
it's at Iowa.
matter?
It doesn't. Yeah, it's at Iowa. So
Okay.
I was going to say Iowa State's usually not that. I guess I haven't really watched an Iowa State game since
Right.
Nebraska left the Big 12, and I know that they've upgraded their facilities, so maybe it is a little more.
That's probably a tough game. It's a Jack Trice.
Jack
Yeah.
Trice Stadium. It
Yeah.
looks nice.
Yeah.
Like when I've never been in it.
Yeah.
You
My
know, for dance or
my cousin's daughter goes to school there now, so
Oh, okay. Good school.
I'm still not going to root for him.
No.
but yeah.
No. It's good school. Though. So, anyways, that's it. So, what do you guys think? I think we have to. The
These are all-
Michigan-Texas one seems to be.
Yeah.
3 of us all hit on that.
Yeah.
I feel like Michigan to cover should be one. So, are we doing one, or are we doing a 2-leg parlay on each day? 2-leg parlay. Sean, please.
2-leg parlay with the Ole Miss.
Oh, we said we're going with Aaron, so we got to go
Yeah, we have to. We have
Almost.
to.
41
Let's
and
do
a
it.
half. Hey, but we did that
That's
last
usually
year.
a Sean thing.
did that
so,
with-
like, we got to go with yours.
But I felt like we did that last year with Florida State a couple times.
Yeah, maybe
and
Ole-
it worked.
And it worked.
Yeah,
Is Ole Miss our new Florida State?
maybe. Could
Yeah.
be.
If they come through,
Yeah, if they win, hell yeah. Go Rebs.
I like it.
gives me
Yeah.
a reason to watch.
One of these times, that team's going to win, and I'll actually buy the hat.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to
All
do
right.
those, double those up?
Yeah. let's do
Okay.
that.
I like it. Well,
Do,
there we go.
Do 10 there.
10 there.
10 there.
And then find another bet in the NFL.
Yeah.
Sean,
All right.
what are your NFL bets?
Yeah, I'm super excited for the NFL starting up this week. I don't have anything for tomorrow night for the Chiefs Ravens. It's gonna be a good game, but I don't have anything there. So I've got my first one is the probably worst game of the whole first weekend. Minnesota v. New York Giants.
I saw that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I took the under at 41 and a
That's
half.
pretty good.
The fighting Sam Darnold are not going to put up
No,
any
they're not
points.
going to put up any.
And the Daniel Jones Toy Story quarterback is not going to score any points either.
Over under on how many times he trips over his own feet.
Yeah, maybe. So, but
4.5.
Minnesota hit
Over.
the under, I believe, 10 times out of 16 games last year. New
And
York,
they still had Cousins.
correct.
Yeah.
New York hit the under 11 times last year out of 18. They played 18 games last year, didn't they? No, if I remember correctly.
17.
17. I'm sorry.
18-week
Yeah.
season, 17.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah, because the bye. Duh.
Yep.
So, I'm sorry. So Minnesota hit it 10 out of 17. The Giants hit it 11 out of 17. New York lost Saquon Barkley. They're not going to be any better.
Yeah, I was
They're
going to
no
say,
better,
what did they
basically.
do
They
offensively
did
in the
nothing better,
offseason?
and their defenses are both not great either. So, or they're going to stop both offenses because their offenses are feeble as shit. So I think this one for sure is an under 41 and a half. Bijan Robinson, not just because I have
Love
him
that.
on my fantasy team, he's going to score a touchdown. I mean, it's just going to happen. He's going to get the ball a ton. He's going to get a ton of touches. I like him scoring a touchdown. And then I got Miami 3.5 over Jacksonville. Miami's going to score a lot of points, tons of weapons. Waddle, Hill, they're going to score points.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Jacksonville can keep up with them, period. So I think it'll be a close game, but I see Miami winning by at least a touchdown. So,
All right.
So I like Miami.
I
On the spread on that
can't
one.
argue with any of those.
I do have a game one for tomorrow.
Okay.
47.5 for Kansas City and Baltimore. I like the over on that. They both have offenses that can move the ball.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that gives me a little bit of pause on that is the fact that Baltimore has Derrick Henry now. And are they going to try to do to beat Kansas City, we need to just
keep the
grind
ball.
the ball.
That's what Detroit did last year in that first game.
That's the only
They
thing that
played
would,
NFC North football and just ran it.
Forgetting
And
they're
ran
both
it.
top 5 defenses, too.
yeah.
So that part worries me a little bit. So if you're going to have ground and pound with 2 good defenses,
Right.
I don't see a high score.
So maybe the under on that one.
I flipped them.
New Orleans and Carolina, 41.5 is the over-under. I think that's going to be an under. Derek Carr's not a great quarterback.
What was it, 41.5?
Yeah.
There's a lot of low totals this week.
And I think Carolina's defense.
I think the
Yeah.
odds makers are like, shit, we got burned on the unders last year. This
Yeah.
is bad. So does that make everyone want to bet the overs this year? I don't know. But
What do they know?
what do they
What
know?
do they know?
Yeah.
I just don't like
I feel
Carolina
like we
or
need a
New
graphic
Orleans.
when we say that. Like
Yeah.
question marks just come out of our head. What do they know?
I'm not that advanced yet, man. Give me a minute. I'm getting there.
Cardinals and Bills, 48.5. I'd take the under on that one. The Bills have a good offense, but I don't know that
Arizona will have a better offense than Buffalo this year. Mark it down.
Ooh.
Wow.
They'll be a top 3 offense at the end of the year.
Bold prediction.
That
Bold
is a bold
prediction.
prediction.
And a bottom 3 defense. Write it down.
So you're saying the
It's
over
actually
on
not that
one.
bold.
So they're
Everyone's saying the same thing.
So they're going to have to score 40 points a game to be in a game.
Correct. Which is why you draft them in fantasy.
Right.
Because they're going to score a lot of points. They're going to be behind.
Right.
Another one, 40.5 for the Pats and Bengals. I'd go over on that one because healthy Joey Burrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
They might put up 40 points by themselves.
Right. Yeah, I saw that one too, and I was like, I saw the
that.
Patriots are just.
Yeah,
they're
I
back
just
to
don't
them.
know.
They're back to their pre-Brady self,
Yeah.
and I guess even Bledsoe days.
Right.
You know, they're bad. They're
I could
real
see
bad.
it being a
it.
40-3 game.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then just spread-wise, Green Bay +3 against Philly. I like that.
Yeah. It's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, Hurts is starting his second year in a row under a new offensive coordinator. He didn't play at all in the preseason. Love's coming off that big contract.
Yeah.
They ended the season last year on fire. I think they carry that momentum over.
Yep.
Right.
So
Super young team.
Green Bay +3.
Yeah. I had that same one.
And then Dallas +3 at Cleveland.
Ooh.
They're underdog
Yeah.
to Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Watson was bad last season, and they don't have Nick Chubb now.
Yeah.
Dallas still has a good defense, and they're
like that
talented.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And Dallas always usually starts the season really well and then just peters out.
Right.
Dak is like Lamar in that he's good during the regular season.
Yeah.
Puts up points.
Right.
Excellent. I like those. I looked at the Ravens Kansas City game. Ravens Kansas City? Ravens Chiefs, Baltimore Kansas City, whatever. But I like Ravens +3. Like I just said, Lamar Jackson, awesome in the regular season.
Yeah.
If it's not a playoff game, the guy
Yeah.
looks like one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
And Derrick Henry.
And they have Derrick Henry. Right. So I think this will be a lower scoring game, and I think they're just going to keep it close. I think Kansas City probably wins some close one. You know, they'll get all the flags they need at the end and get. That's what everyone likes to say, right? That's what
Yeah.
I don't believe that, but I think the Ravens will cover. I also had the Green Bay +3. I'm just all over Jordan Love this year. I think he's awesome. He played like an MVP in the second half last year.
Oh yeah, he played great.
He's going to show up. This is a neutral field. They're not in Philly.
Yeah.
So
They're in
they don't
Brazil.
have that. Yeah, they're in Brazil. So I think they keep that close. And then the other one I had this is a homer pick, so
All right.
I'm just putting it out there. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Arizona +6 versus Buffalo. I just think they're going to keep it close. And the Bills, they're going to be running the whole time.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of weapons right now at the receiver spot. Curtis Samuel's out, even Marcus Valdez-Scantling. These are the receivers now.
Yeah.
Like they've gone downhill. So I think they're going to be run heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Arizona doesn't have a great run defense, but they do have the offense. So I think it's going to be they're going to be keeping up.
Right.
Probably won't be a shootout, but they'll stay within 6.
All right.
So what are you guys thinking? NFL's way harder.
Yeah.
It is tough.
I mean, my homer thing, Carolina +4 against New Orleans.
Didn't you have the under on that one?
The under, but
Oh.
Carolina is +4, the underdog.
Are they playing in Carolina?
Now they're in
New Orleans.
Probably New
Orleans.
Orleans.
But they
They're
always
in-
they
do a lot of like neutral field stuff. So yeah,
they're in San Juan.
yeah.
San Juan.
Yeah, Carolina I think is going to surprise some people this year. Their defense was good last year. They've added some offensive weapons, and they always play the South teams really close.
Yeah,
New Orleans I could see winning by 3, but
Right.
it's just going to be one of those ugly,
it'll be ugly.
gross games. And
Yeah.
So my favorite bet is Sean's under on Minnesota, New York.
Yeah,
Do you like that one?
those two teams. Are
They're
so bad.
horrible. So
I think they're going to be worse than
That's
Arizona
my
and Carolina were last year.
favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got one there.
And then Aaron,
I like the Green Bay Philly one.
Green Bay, Philly. So Green Bay +3. Mm-hmm. What do you think,
Yeah.
Sean?
Oh.
Homer pick for you.
Yeah. That's my
right.
homer pick. That's
Let's
why I
lock 'em
stayed away
in.
from it.
He's like, I'm not going to say anything
Yeah.
about it. That way,
think they're going to win by 20. I don't know.
I'm just glad we didn't pick Arizona as the homer pick. All right, so we got Minnesota, New York under 41.5, and then we got Green Bay +3 versus Philly in Brazil. So those are bets. How about that?
Nice.
We got them.
10 on each.
10 on each. I'll send you some money.
Okay.
So awesome.
We kind of need that.
We do. We do need money. That was easy. That was quick. That was easy. We figured it out. We're gonna win.
Yes, we are.
We are. Anything else? Any crazy bets? Have you looked up USG lately?
I have not. No, I'm slacking there. So
I still yesterday got a USG some story.
I'm sure the seasons are up and going. I haven't checked it out yet. So not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. But
But
Slovakian volleyball,
no Slovakian volleyball.
Paralympics. I don't know what else is going on out there. That
Badminton, maybe?
Yeah, I was just saying the badminton matches, the Paralympics have been crazy, man.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, they're diving all over the damn place.
I haven't seen any of it.
It's amazing.
That's cool.
There's
Awesome.
Archer from the U.S. with
Oh,
no arms.
Yeah,
won
gold.
Yeah,
What?
freaking
That's crazy.
awesome.
Isn't he from Kansas City or something?
I don't know where he's from, but I just saw him, no arms, just holding it with his foot and like hits the thing with his mouth or something like that, and just 3 bullseyes in a row.
That's nuts.
Yeah, and they're not like close. Like they are. I don't know what the distance is, but they show the it's not a course, but the range, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a long ass ways away, and I mean they're putting it right in the. I mean he was putting it in the dead center of that damn target. It's pretty incredible.
Did you guys hear about Dr. Dre? Speaking
No.
of archery,
Uh-uh.
so he's always, I guess that's been a hobby of his. Like he has an archery range in his backyard or whatever. Which when you're rich, you can have all these
you
hobbies.
just
I know
whatever
Bo
you want.
Jackson was big into
Right,
bow
but
hunting,
he's
so.
he's actually training for the Olympics in Los
Really?
Angeles. Yeah, Dr. Dre.
That'd be
He's
awesome.
53.
That'd be awesome.
He like hired some
It'd be like that Turkish shooter guy.
guy,
Just
yeah.
like-
his hand in pocket.
Didn't have any ear protection on
No.
or anything. He was just like
doesn't have all the
like he
crazy
rolled out of
goggles and shit on. He's just like,
he just rolled out of a trailer and picked up the gun.
like, why did you pick up a gun? My wife left me, so now I shoot things. I was like, oh my God, that's terrifying.
Oh, what the hell? It's
Okay.
terrifying. It's like the real John Wick.
Pretty much.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
that's awesome, guys. We got our bets. We'll get them in, and
Yeah, I didn't even look to see what my
what our odds were.
What the odds
actual
are. What are we
here.
dancing
am I-
with here?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I did there.
Let me see what I got you.
Ba-doom.
Bad.
Please verify
Can't
you
reach
are
it.
a human.
He's human.
Human.
He's a doctor, for God's sake.
Because we
Could
believe
be a robot doctor.
someday.
Hopefully, you'll already have your pension by then, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, hope so.
I would think so.
Didn't we already pass Judgment Day, the actual date from the Terminator?
Yes,
Yeah, it
we
was
have,
like
yeah.
like last month, right? Like
It was
August
a while
24th or
ago.
something.
Yeah. So we don't have that going.
We've
Okay.
passed several judgment days.
So what do we have for NCAA again? We got
2016.
Michigan plus 7.5.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Still that on FanDuel. And what was the second
and
one?
then Ole Miss to
Ole
cover.
Miss to
versus Middle Tennessee.
annihilate Middle Tennessee State.
41 and a half.
They're gonna pull a
Watch it
Oklahoma.
move up.
Let's see
14-10
where the
final
hell
score.
is it? If I can find it.
Oh
Gosh.
no! There's just so many college teams.
Oh, there it
They
is.
should do something about that.
41 and a half.
Yep.
That's plus 242.
Ooh, that's even okay. I like it.
Yeah.
I'll go to the NFL.
So that's 24-28 to win. So
Okay.
we'll easily double our cash there. So we'll
I
go
like it.
to the NFL here.
Varsity League.
Yep. To the varsity teams.
Green Bay +3.
The
Should
pack.
be Friday night, right?
It's down to plus 2.5. Do we want to do alternate spread?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do alternate.
That means that's a good thing. That means
Yeah.
there's more money headed that way here. So let's see here if I can find alternate spread. We got the pack at plus 3.5. Okay. What was the second one? Sorry.
3.5 or 3.
3.5.
It was 3. So
It was 3.
I'm
Was it
good
3?
if you want to
Yeah.
do 3.5. I mean, that gives us more.
Yeah. Well,
play
it's
with,
either I
but-
can do. It's only halves. So
Okay, 3.5
Yeah, I
is
can't
fine.
do 3.
Yeah.
What was the second game? Sorry.
Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yours.
mine.
Yours.
Oops. I gotta go back back to the NFL here. Sorry. Very slow. Where the hell
doing great.
are they? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's still 41.5. So we're going to do the under there. That's plus 215.
Okay, I like that.
So not bad.
So that's good.
That one's just 21.50.
More than double our money and
So
looking good.
we
into
hit
next
both.
Week. We're gonna hit them both.
We're in business.
Yeah.
We have
and of course, if we hit the college, we'll probably
should
What
we do
about
run
some
over to the
other
sports
thing?
book and do one more for tomorrow. And see,
that?
we've already talked about some
What
other
about
bets.
that Bowling Green?
Do we need to bet on the
State?
midnight games in Hawaii? What about
I
these
don't see why
Mountain
not.
West and these whack games?
No.
Yeah, there's no more
UCF.
Pac-12 after dark. So
UCLA.
We got the whack though.
yeah.
And we got the West Coast Big Ten team, so we should got to pay attention to the Oregons and the
And of course
Washingtons
the
'cause-
Pacific Coast ACC teams.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Coastal Conference
The
teams.
Coastal Conference.
They got to. Are they going to change their name?
They've
have
got to. They can't be the
Like,
Atlantic
we're,
Coast
we're the
Conference.
we're the Coastal Conference.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Easy.
The CC.
Who
So
hasn't,
easy.
Who
Just call
hasn't
it the
figured this
CC.
out yet?
Yeah, just drop a word, guys. Come on.
Because you're not just the Atlantic coast. You are
Maybe they'll add.
bi-coastal.
Maybe they'll add Hawaii.
They're bi-curious.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
Not.
So
they're just trying to figure out who they are.
you placing the bet?
Yeah. I can do
Okay.
that.
Sean's got the bet. He's going to do it legally in Iowa.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Yeah. And otherwise, I think we're good, guys.
So we don't have to have it done tomorrow, right? We got no KC bets.
No KC
KC.
bets. It
No,
doesn't
we're
have to be
good.
tomorrow. Nope.
So I just have to have it in by Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
And let me know if you can't. We'll work something out. I'll drive over there. If
I got
need
it.
to. Okay. Cool. We got that squared away. Final thoughts, guys? Any other topics top of mind
Should be
for
a
our listeners?
fantastic weekend of
No.
college football and
So
pro
many good
football.
matchups
Full
this weekend.
slate of both leagues, and it's just great to have it.
Oh, and we have a Thursday night game. We have a Friday night game.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday night
Yeah,
football.
and like last weekend was great because it was literally 4 days of college football. I mean, it started Thursday night and went all the way through Monday night.
Yeah.
And
Too bad that game was horrible.
that horrible game that Florida State
fucking
had, so-
blows.
I could not believe that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I mean,
Fuck Florida State.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're off.
We're
them.
done.
We're done with
Yep.
them.
they're dead to us.
Yep.
So-
Dead.
And so is their season already. That's got to be disappointing,
Yeah.
right? Like
Their season is dead to them.
undefeated.
Because
Like
even if they turn it around and
Oh,
somehow
it's
win
over.
the ACC,
yeah.
conference champions don't automatically get in anymore, do they?
Oh yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah,
For
I
the,
thought they
for the
said-
playoff. Yeah.
For the playoff they do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that was the whole thing with them not making it last year. It's like, well, they're undefeated. They won their conference. Why the hell aren't they in? Oh, it's the quarterbacks are, which is the dumbest thing ever. But they would have gotten destroyed.
I'm sure.
But
But the
they
team earned
still
it. The team
earned it.
earned, yeah,
right.
earned a spot.
So if all the games matter,
I guess if you only have 4 power conferences now.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
automatic bid for the
but
champs.
their season is over.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
They're not making the playoff.
It'd be impressive if they did.
Yeah,
Oh, it'd be unbelievable.
biggest comeback story in
Yeah.
modern college football.
Biggest, you think?
Probably.
I mean, modern, yeah.
Lose your first 2 games of the year and still make the playoff.
Yeah.
to 2.
Crappy ass team.
It would be the best
Georgia,
comeback in the 12-team playoff era.
Yes.
Yeah, Georgia Tech in the first year ever.
Best
Georgia
and
Tech
first.
is ranked now. They're 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So-
that's good. Good for them. They should be.
Yeah.
Nebraska's got some votes. I think they have 27 votes.
Yeah.
That's good. Now I just need my Sun Devils to beat Mississippi State this week. They are favorites, but I stayed away from it.
Yeah.
You know,
Not a
they
bad
did
idea.
crush Wyoming, but I need to see more. Mm-hmm. All right, so a couple things. 1,000 subscriber goal. We're at
Still out there.
We're at 23. So come on, listeners,
Yeah.
please help us out.
Yeah.
We're really trying to pump stuff out on YouTube. So if you're watching right now,
Yeah.
just take a second, look down, bottom right. There's a little icon. Click it.
Yeah.
Subscribe, please.
Yes.
Smash
We will
that
dance
subscribe
for
button.
you.
Yeah.
We will dance.
You
It's
might not
gonna be
want to
horrible.
see it. It should
We might
not
get
be
hurt.
a discouragement to subscribing because, like, why the hell would I want to watch you assholes dance?
To laugh at us.
Yeah,
Yes.
obviously.
exactly. So
Make fun of
it'll
us.
be fun.
And maybe we will get hurt, and maybe it will be funny.
Yeah. And if we do get injured, we'll still show it.
And if we get to 1,000, we'll probably come up with some kind of giveaway or something too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
make it worth it.
Right.
Otherwise, just make sure you're following us on the socials. We'll get our bets out there as soon as they're placed. Try to get them out there. We're trying to do shorts and
yeah, I'll pop a short up.
yeah,
post it
and pop a short.
I'm glad I wasn't the
I
only
don't
one
really
that
know
thought that was kind of funny.
I will post a short. I don't know. Is that better?
I don't even know what it means, but it just sounds funny.
It does sound
Papa
short. Papa Short.
Like Papa Squat kind of thing or something. But anyways, so follow us on the socials. Make sure you're keeping up with any bets, especially if we decide, like last week, to do a last minute bet. You can,
Which one
you
of
can
them
keep
hit?
up.
Penn
One of
State
them did.
lived up to their damn.
The one we went after
Yeah.
really did. So thank you all for watching and for listening. And let's go.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right,
get after
guys.
it. Let's
Go
get
Big
it.
Red.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, folks.
Thanks.